Hello everybody, and welcome to the latest Worlds of ZZT livestream. I'm your host, Museum Curator, and Tour Guide for today, and we're going to be taking a look at quite a number of worlds once again today. We've still got a whole bunch of a backlog from WiL, and to round things off, we've also got something from Viovis from 2012 actually. It kind of stretches the definition of unpreserved, because I believe it's actually a Glorious Trainwrecks submission, so that's a bit more alive and well in comparison to where most of these worlds came from. But tough luck, we're playing it now. Today there's a lot of the shorter ones, hopefully, mostly because now I'm at the point, we're at the point now where the queue is just barely on its second page, so if I can knock out one more publication pack, we'll be back down to a normal number of worlds, I think. Perfectly normal. We'll see. Maybe we'll be surprised. We've got a whole bunch of things here. Hopefully I play them in roughly the right order. We're getting into the 2000s now. 2001 even. Again, pretty much everything is very incomplete, so don't expect anything too riveting. But let's see what we got. Alright, first off here, with a real POS, it's Planet of the Stars. Very shiny. Sorry, a ZZT rendition of This Old House? I'm excited already. We got us an intricate looking menu to start with here. We've got plenty of great chapters actually for a demo. 4 out of an estimated 11 here. A lot of twinkling stars. Tybo instruction provided by Billy Blanks. Say hi to Japan for me when you get the chance. Some interesting help. Oh, I didn't even notice our little Hanson joke up there. Get him. Get through all of us to see the menu, yeah. Made by WiL, under the Eagle Rock Interactive label. Even though WiL can't believe it. Congratulations, WiL, you're in Eagle Rock Interactive. This has absolutely nothing to do with a certain fish egg game. Nothing. Land of the Stars was something I made up in the 8th grade. Oh joy. Random quiz. Who or what once called Glen Heim? Interesting choices here. I don't know. Sausage? I'll give up hope. Fashion designer? Starting with a tough one. Not you, Hitler, is it? I should have known. Music will begin as soon as you make it to the menu. After that, you can come to your own conclusions. Okay. Aha, okay, we've made it to the menu. It's intense. rocking out to the theme of the Pie People. That was some significant menu music. Oh. Is this a Kirby or a Lolo? Those eyes are piercing. It's a pie person. I guess that makes sense. Pie people live on the planet Dirtball, over 300 million light years away. It probably wouldn't be a very good story material, being a peaceful race with few, if any, quirks. Of course, this was before some strange things happened. It all started when the Queen was born. Side note, this art was created with the intent to demonstrate the programmer's dedication to the Planet of the Stars project. Oh, what is infinite scroll? Okay, there's stuff blocking here. I guess if you constantly put a scroll, it'll stay one color. Now we know. Okay, what happened when the Queen was born? The Queen was an anomaly. She was a mere illusion, really, but she looked human. She was not born to royal honors, nor did she have to win any battles to get them. The queenship was bestowed upon her at her birth, well, simply because that's the sort of thing peace-loving pie people do when faced with an anomaly. They honor it. No art. Perhaps it's still in development. I like this menu theme. I don't like hearing it for like half a second. Ignorance. As it turned out, she made an excellent queen. She was loyal to her subjects, just and kind. She was, however, resistant to learn the way the world worked. This was alright for the pie people. They loved her ignorance. They embraced it, reveled in it, exactly the way you'd think a peace-loving civilization would. Really got it out for peace-loving civilizations here. This is going to be such a cliffhanger. Oh, there's actually more than one thing on this chapter. Queen's astronomy. Over time, other illusions were born, or created, or appeared, and soon there was an Elizabethan court set up in the middle of this alien planet. Alright, a cinema. Love a good cinema. Uh-oh. Not a cinema. Cinema not found. Well, I guess this is our to be continued. Expect to see in the full version. More chapters, continuation of story, a cool side-scrolling thingy, much more music. Oh, we made them both blue now. That's fun. Well, that's all the story we're getting out of these pie people, I'm afraid. Love the menu music. A very sparkly looking game. It's two positives. Oh, I did not mean to open the editor. As I said, plans for today are the quick ones, hopefully. So how about that SkyQube? Again, the title screen game in this era is just really on point. Oh, damn. Okay. Not looking good for whatever I'm looking at. Chaos, discord. On a stormy night, lightning struck the SkyQube, its pieces shattering, scattered across the rainbow plane. Sounds like a video game plot. Oh, I love them. In no time, they arrived. Motionless metal fiends, with no particular noted purpose, except to shoot great flame from their mouths. They dirtied the nighttime sky with smoke and fumes, making the entire rainbow plane unlivable. I'm getting Kirby vibes from this one, too. Help was slow to arrive, but here you are, able to manipulate the scattered pieces of the SkyQube from the safe confines of your ship. It's become your task to reassemble each of the 8 pieces individually, and then draw them together again, restoring the rainbow plane to its original tranquility. Hey, it's a puzzle game. Doesn't help that I'm not Shakespeare either. I think that's a serviceable enough plot. I love how rainbow it is, honestly. You don't see a lot of bright and colorful in SDK. These are some good-looking scenes. Well, okay, here's the menu. Ugh. I keep getting, like, interested in what these games are going to be about, and all we're gonna get, I think, out of, like, half of this stuff is just intro. Random ink logo. Okay, we're flying through them then. Faster than expected, honestly. How about a distraction? With distraction. Oh, wait a second. I was just about to hit B. ITID. Well, copyright 2000. Oh, Inverted Thoughts Incorporated. Dot. Again. Fancy. Really on a Starfield kick. Oh, the wheel. Okay. It is the wheel. It sits alone, spinning. The wheel represents the word. The wheel and the word. Dichotomy unbroken by love or hate. A truth misunderstood in timely metaphor. Do you not understand the story of word and wheel? Blinded, binded, bided too long. Dead. We are spinning, eternally. You can yet judge what it is to be. But me? Goodness. No pie people in this one. Okay, I finally see the face. That's no eyes, and a big gap in their hair. This is a tough one to look at. Will there be more? There's more. First, you will meet your foe. This is Jabe. Oh, from Jabe's Nightmare, I presume. An empty, twisted shell of a being. Jabe is mysterious, unpredictable, perhaps even a little mad. In many places, he is known as the Nightmare King and is feared by everyone, save priests and jesters. Jabe fears only the priesthood. Jesters and merrymakers he ignores. Jabe's weapon? The ring at his right. This silver ring, fashioned by Jabe or perhaps some darker source, is what gives Jabe his nightmarish power. With the ring in his hand or on his finger, he can control the thoughts of anyone he sees, and can imprint images on their very soul. He can control feelings, desires, actions. Set in the ring is a blood-red stone, said to turn black when the ring is in use. Some say Jabe is the oldest thing there ever was. His age has made him weak over the years, his life force drawing dim. You do not need to defeat him this time. You need never interfere with him. He will probably, however, attempt to interfere with you. All these, like, magnificent stories, and we get, like, 2 pages in. Oh, and then it stops. I hope this isn't me. This is rough. This person has seen better days. Ah, well. Next we introduce Self. Her name is Adja, the devil. You are yourself not much more than a shadow, even less of a life force than Jabe. You are cynical and ruthless. Many fear you almost as much as they fear Jabe, but unlike him, you do not terrorize for sport. You also have powerful magic, but you carry no ring like Jabe's. Your existence is strewn with horror. You deal in worlds of fear and the unnatural. How you deal with these worlds will play a crucial role in your quest. Don't often get to play as the devil in a ZZT game. Or man who is too tired to be in Kiss. Next, your objective. You've heard many times of a mysterious rock that is housed in a safe place. You do not know where it is, only that it is remarkable in its qualities, and it is rumored to bring happiness to anyone that takes it as his own. Then to go out, find the rock, discover what remarkable qualities it has, and if possible, take it for yourself. Okay, quest for a cool rock. I'm also noticing these, like, curved archway shapes showing up a lot in these. Everybody has their own style. In case you haven't noticed, you've gone full circle. Oh. To you, the sun is darkness. The brightest light is pitch black, and the darkest dark. Well, darkness tends to avoid you, since you create so much yourself. You walk up to this house because you know the person inside can help you. He knows and fears you. You require his fear to gain strength, gain power. Just ding-dong, the devil's here. Well, the end for now. A lot of wild stories today, and just a toolkit, which for some reason has doors going through some of the blinking stuff, for sure. Alright, I think this next one at least won't just be a story. I'm gonna play some Myst. Oh man, okay. Somebody else was doing a mouse game. Is this before or after 4? Actually. Would this have been ZZT's first game designed for mouse play? April 01. I mean, if it was finished in time, it could have been. Interesting. Okay, but we do need to quit out because, unsurprisingly, I did not boot ZZT in mouse mode. Oh, that's right. It just automatically skips. I forget if that's is that a solid HUD thing? Is there a -C anything? Alright, well, you know, here's what I got. We got vanilla ZZT. Mouse mode. Get ready for this. Oh, it's never good. I get why a Myst game would need it. Speed to 8s. No, that's not what 8 means. Speed is 2. Speed is 2. Nobody knew how to number these for the longest time. And then at some point somebody knows that if you just actually press a number key, it jumps to that. So that's 1. This is 2. 1 less than max. Mouse to on, sound to off when the game begins. Have fun. I'll try. I see why we don't want sound. Where's my cursor? Okay, so I'm the boulder issue. Whoa. Oh my god. It's usually pretty bad, but like, this is a bit more impressive. Okay, so we can go through the door, I guess, on a click. Well, if I don't have any ammo... Am I supposed to have ammo? Myself some ammo. I don't know if this will do what I want. Did. Okay. It'd help if I knew what way I was facing. think this just might be a like a square of rooms. I guess maybe not square, but alright, I can't see the board. Oh right, I can't unpause. Okay, good. Okay. You can go inspect the door. Ooh, yeah, new symbol. Hang on. You can barely read the inscription on the door. From what you can tell, it says demo only. The room is all I made for the demo. I mean, the proof of concept is there. 4 doesn't ask you to play it on like a fast game speed, which makes it worse. But also, this is not... ZZT's mouse move is incredibly not precise. Like, I'm gonna try and slalom between these shapes a bit. It's not good. Your poor graphics, same thing as 4. You're stuck with nothing but fake walls. Can't use my custom sheets. Was that all of this game? That was it. And there's a template. That's good. Well, another one down. Heisenburg. Heisenburg made a boo-boo. Even the title screen doesn't feel finished here. Oh, actually, let me get... The last thing I need is to be in mouse mode. There will be no benefit to that. Hello, welcome. You're just in time for Heisenburg. We're checking out some unpreserved and incredibly incomplete ZZT worlds today. For the most part. Fancy menu. Again. Beginning, ending. Who's this? Oh. They move as we move. Okay. Game. Story. Well, what was that all about then? A lot of surreal sci-fi themes seems to be the real theme here. Something strange was again happening on the moon's surface. Yeah. The moon regained a tiny notion of its once great fecundity. Some magic or happenstance made it so, and with the moon's rebirth came the promise. The Titans were returning to their home after millennia of nomadic wandering. Always so grand. And yet again, we get a story and nothing else. Okay, so we get the story through either passage. Well, well, well. This is going to be like a record. Here, I was worried I was going to have too many games yet again. Land of Hat? Anyone? This one seems fun. If there's anything to be found. Oh, it looks like Banana Quest, but in the sky. How many boards? 5, again. Our favorite number. So that's the title screen in 4 corners of this island, isn't it? That's all we're gonna get. Yes. It says there's things here, though. 9 objects. Is there anything I can interact with? Will there be a hint? If I look at the editor? Wait. Or in the title screen. No, it doesn't count the title screen, even though it does mark it off. Weird. Fair enough. And a blank board. Yeah, I can see some Toe Jam and Earl in that. I want to see what the objects are. Is there anything at all other than just... Okay, so there's got to be something. No, empty. Empty, empty. You can't tell me all these objects. There's nothing. Just not even a hint at what you would do in this game. Oh man. Truly nothing today. At this point, I'm just assuming that they all are empty. Why would they all be empty? They're placeholders, obviously, for something. There's, like, these ones where it's like, yeah, you would jump off or fly off, hopefully. Oh, you can kind of see, like, a sort of a ripple effect down here. It's just all going to be empty objects. Oh, wait, is it just... Hang on. Oh, okay. Never mind. I know what this is. They all look like breakable walls. It's just so the player wouldn't be able to shoot them. Like an actual breakable wall. Is that the case? Yes. So, probably wouldn't be jumping off. So we're just not seeing... Yeah, okay. Boy. Slight games today. Another day at work. Based on a true story. Hang on. Tony is trapped and probably not getting any work done. Alright, Tony, what's your day job? Okay. This looks like a game. In this game, you play the part of Tony Merchant, me, in a story about a day at work that changed my life for the better. Here's how to move Tony. Here's how to shoot with Tony, if he has a gun and ammo. Another typical day at work. Dum-dee-dum-dum-doo. And suddenly, you get this intense desire to talk to Mandy Hershkowitz, who sits in the cubicle next to you. Sure, she's not the most talented at number crunching, but to her credit, she's way more sophisticated than most girls her age. Being the youngest two in the entire department and both working part-time while taking alternative school, you felt a special connection with her from the start. Plus, you're both left-handed. For that reason, you wonder what the future may hold. If your premonition remains true to form, what things may be in store for you and Mandy. Blue coffee mug. We can work. Our IBM Activa. What a specific one to drop. It's great. I love having it on screen, the controls, and then having the controls repeated. We're all convinced everybody who actually plays these things is a complete idiot. Let's try working. Tap, tap, tap. More regressions. Get more regressions done? Hooray for increased productivity in the workforce. That's enough work. No, okay. More work. Aha. Hey, Tony. Mandy. Yeah, come here. Okay. We have a premonition. Which one is Mandy? This one stands out the most, so I'm going to guess you're Mandy. Okay. Have a look around now that we're free. Damn. I mean, I get... No. I don't think there's any office he could smoke in 2001. There's too many people close by. There's no way it lasted that long. Did it? I don't think Will would have been old enough to know either at the time, so I don't trust him. Oh, there's somebody. Hang on. March. March is sitting in her chair. Usual oversweetened espresso to the left of her. Hey, March. Hey, Tony. What do you need? Oh, nothing. Good talk. Jeff. Jeff is busy doing something he really shouldn't and probably shouldn't be able to do on the company's computers. You decide to grab his attention anyway. Immediately after you do, he hits Alt F4. Damn, what are you doing here? Oh, looking at porn at work. They hired a 17-year-old accountant. He spends his days looking at porn at work. Good hire. Chris is busy typing away when you get his attention. Hey, Chris. Hey, Tony. You don't want the boss to come in here and see you totally away from your workstation, do you? Alright, have I finally talked to everybody and everything? Can I please speak with the person who wants to actually talk to me? Mandy. Andy's sitting at her computer. Her hair is cut shorter than yours even, and sits in shiny spikes upon her head. Working on the same project as you. While she is typing, she is also glancing frequently at her book, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Wow, you think to yourself, that takes real talent. Welcome to 2001. Hey, Mandy. Oh, hey, Tony. I had a question. When Mr. Sanders wanted those scores for each of these brand retention communication aspects, did he say he wanted a frequency count of those scores? It doesn't make any sense. The frequency counts shouldn't even have anything to do with these scores. I think he probably meant mean scores and just said frequency count. I don't remember the theory on it, but I think that would make more sense. You're not sure? No. Well, I wasn't sure either. Thanks anyway, Tony. Now's your chance. You don't know anything about Harry Potter, but you know even less about this project. Conversations have got to start with something you know something about. Hell yeah, let's lie about reading Harry Potter. It's 2001. We want to look cool. The new Harry Potter book. Like the other books in the series, and it helps pass the time. Say something witty about the controversy surrounding the content of the book. It's 2001. I want to see this guy try and say something witty. Thought I heard something about those books being a satanic cult or something. Yeah, I've heard that too. They're really delightful. Can't say that. I can't say they have that sort of questionable material in them. You should give them a try. Talk to you later. I've got to get back to work. Something in the way she said talk to you later made you certain you went down the wrong path. Conversation ending so quickly. Oh well. Oh. Game over. Alright, this is the most game we've had yet, though. Okay. Talk to her. Lie about reading Harry Potter. This is always attractive. Uh-oh, you're getting gatekept. Did you now? Who was your favorite character? Mine's Sirius Black. I mean, it's really nice for Harry to have someone he can look up to. Aha, we're gonna get fired for talking about Harry Potter at work. Who falls in the corridor? Quick. No. We'll have no more of your filly-faddling around in this office. When you're here, you're supposed to work. And being the son of the vice president of the company isn't going to change that. That clear. Ah. Sir, it's Jeff. He was distracting me, and I think he's the one that's been messing with our firewall. Oh, okay, we're narking. Well, no doubt he's part of the problem, but that's no reason for you to disturb Miss Hershowitz here. She's a fine worker. Shouldn't have to worry about idle bums like you and Mr. Chang. In fact, I think you need to be moved down the hall to the phone survey room. Not the phone survey room. Yes, the survey. You spelled survey right the first time. Okay, and the fourth time. Ooh, we're getting a nice manual for weave. That's good. You have no choice, mortal. Merchant, your friend will follow you. Grace, I need you to move so I can summon the portal to this phone survey room. This is probably going to be the end of this one. This looks like it's not going to have things to do. Your last few cries of "have mercy" are ignored. You're cast ignominiously into the most horrible bright purple place you have ever seen. You are now in the realm of phone surveys, the lowest and scariest of all types of work, save telemarketing. I think, yeah, at the end. Yeah, that's been the theme. There's a lot of other boards, though. Oh. Phone surveys equals bad. Alright, man. Every other week, I've been picking too many of these games to go through. And then this time we're through, like, all of them but one already. Well, indeed. Well, let's go to the main event, and then we'll figure out what to do afterwards. This last one is Who Demand. It is a Viovis release from 2012. Little Viovis. I never actually played a ton of his stuff, but it was pretty well regarded and famously trippy, and I believe this is going to be the case again. Lots of, like, ZZT as a sketchbook kind of scribblings. So let's see what 2012 is doing for him. Oh, okay, hang on. We're doing, and B. And buy. And buy. See, it's, whoa. That's a bit visually intense, but it does look really cool. It's the power of palette cycling. Ah, okay. Instant carpet. Oh, blinding. Whoa. You see what I mean by trippy. Okay, this is a way to tell a story. You demand. Now, it looks like there's almost gameplay here. Will there actually be? Oh, there is! I'm also worried. Is this the last board? Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna have to find something else here. This hasn't even been 40 minutes of recording. Really nice effects, though. Okay, I guess I successfully collected... Is that how this works? Grab everything and then you can move to the next room? This is looking to be the shortest stream ever. This is the last of the games I had scheduled. We're gonna have to tack something else on. This would be a black key, wouldn't it? Yep. Colors am I missing here? Do I want this other green key? Doesn't look like it would hurt. I'll have to hope. fake bomb. I think that might have been a statless bomb. Okay. Some unmoving slime. I hadn't thought of the fact that you could kind of make a simple button out of these. Do I have to get rid of... Well, it's not as deep as I thought it might be. But it sure is animated. You win. We want a centipede of love. Oh. Oh, this is the bare necessities. Huh. I mean... a lovely performance. Okay, well... Huh. It was definitely different. And it definitely has some really neat visual effects, honestly. And good music. So I can't really complain about any of that. The trouble is what to do next. I'd like to go a little longer than this. What else we got in the queue, honestly? We're gonna go in this direction. This one. Is this playable? See if it actually... Okay, this looks like it's got a bit more meat on its bones. I didn't realize how incomplete these incomplete games were going to be today. Extract this, and we'll get us onto something new that actually has some boards. There are very important info. Komputerwelt. Good music. I'm liking it. Sorry, I'm just gonna sit here for 10 minutes. 3D concept action crawl. Doesn't look very actiony here. The old world was a place of two symbiotic opposite extremes. Life and death there were ever present. Death followed life, and life death, and so on, the cycle going ever round and round. Death existed because of life, and pain Everything about pain was too difficult for the new people to live with, and definitely they were not going to allow it. The old world had given birth to the new people, and now it would try and give them death, but the new people believed in breaking the cycle. Alright, I'm invested. When does the computer get involved? The new people decided that a change was necessary. Old world disappeared, its usefulness spent for the new people, and new world replaced it. The ores and natural resources that fueled technology for millennia were abandoned. Calmer and more abundant substances were utilized. New world was a pure place, smooth, uncorrupt, and clean. Old world was gone forever. Only new world existed. The old world is dying, and the new world struggles to be born. I don't want to go to old world. New world sounds good. Still, old world did not pass away as quickly as the new people would have hoped. The sun still shone every day, no matter how much the new people hated it. Their creations of purity became corrupted with the hazards of biology in days, not hundreds of years that they had first projected. It was then they decided that New World needed to be forged of stronger stuff than their original plans. It was then they began two schools of thought as to the right way of protecting New World from Old World. The first method was called Project Alpha, the second, Project Morgan, okay? Project Alpha studied for years and came to a very generic conclusion. The best way to eliminate Old World was to leave the confines of Earth and form New World somewhere else, a place far away, dead of all Old World's corruption and abounding with materials for the preservation of the new people's way of life. Project Morgan took a different approach, trying to save this Earth, the place that had been their home, because of its many desirable tendencies that would be difficult to find elsewhere. At first, they came up with several of their own generic ideas, such as the breakdown of microbes which would result in the microbes which would result in the complete sterility they were looking for. A popular method with many scientists. Of course, the new people lacked the technology to accomplish this on a worldwide scale. One day, however, a man named Ji Ling changed all that. He discovered a new method for completely revolutionizing the planet so that New World would be all that existed. His ideas were so unique, so controversial, that after Lynx's proposal to the government committee, Project Morgan was terminated. Project Alpha continued to turn in ideas, and a few preparations to leave the planet were made, before it too was terminated. In an effort to look as though Projects Alpha and Morgan were mere scientific studies, the government released the findings and scientific documentation to the public. The only information withheld from the public was Lynx's proposal, whose only copies are now carried on 3 discs, all in top-secret government vaults. Are we going to usher in a new age of humanity by, stealing from the government? Nice floppy. Your name is Josef Schlegel, and you work with food. You own a chain of bakeries known as Schlegel's Bagels. In this society, employment means a permanent home in the floating cities that cover the sky, after man moved above the ground to keep the elements from creeping in. You know everything there is to know about bagels, but know precious little about many other things, apart from the electives you took in baker's school. You live alone, as does everyone else, apart from those affluent few that can afford their own homes here in the sky. Though not looking for that special someone, as few this day and age do, you would like to find someone to help out in the bakery once in a while. This, however, is irrelevant. Something's different about your house. You must investigate this difference. You don't need to worry about work today, as it is your day off, and the bakery is closed. Okay, what is current world? What conditions are we dealing with here? Because they seem not ideal. What's level? I will not pick up the package then. Oh, okay. Dynamic loading of bathroom. Senior Flush. Senor Washi Washi. And just shower. Okay. Got our closet. We've got clothes and clothes. Aha! And gun. A gun that was just left. Okay. You almost forgot this was here. Left by the previous holder of this apartment, and since you felt as though you could do with a bit more protection, you kept it. You're not sure where you left the gun lock. I think it might have been in the bathroom somewhere. But you've got 3 20-bullet clips here with the gun, in case you find it. Okay, examine bathroom. Search. I love this weird heading font. It took me a second to even realize that it wasn't just fun characters. Find your gun lock underneath your sink. If you do not load the ammo into your gun, you intend to bring it with you today. After all, today is your day off. In this place, sometimes the protection a gun provides is indispensable. Okay, so let me take the gun. Gun. You got the gun. Can't go outside. I guess we're done with the level. Joseph picks up the package. Unusual thing. Getting a package in the mail. What a strange future. Oh well, let's see what's inside. Hell, what's with this old-fashioned... Oh, did we just get one for free? To whom it may concern. I'm sorry to disturb your life by sending you this package. My name is Theodore Cicero. I understand that it may make you uncomfortable for a complete stranger to send you mail like this, but I am in dire need. Bring this disc to the the police station, ASAP, and describe the means by which it came into your hyena's hands. You should mention my name, but please do not show this letter. Man with bad handwriting. Huh. Are we gonna go to the cops? Here's this floppy disk. Oh no, okay, we're gonna investigate the handwriting, sure. What did the guy just tell you? He rots. Damn. You just knew this was going to happen. Something's been up with the police lately. Yeah. And you knew you should have just threw the disc away or left it alone or something, but you didn't. Any fool would have realized that this was some sort of scam or trick. But hey, you only know bagels. A waste of my day off. They had you retell your story several times, pulled up your ID, and they put you in here. Where you have been for the past half hour. You forgot to show them the letter. You feel very annoyed, and without even a chair to sit in, this is turning out to be one of the worst days off to date. All that's left to do is wait. They even confiscated your gun. Yeah, they will do that. Friend or foe? Hello, Joseph. Didn't do anything. Just this letter I got. My name is Brian Pinker, and I'm with the FBI. Damn it, yeah. No, you did absolutely the right thing by coming to the police. I got here as quickly as I could, but for reasons you will soon understand, we can't let you leave. Why the hell not? Today's my day off. You don't need me. Why don't you just let me... I didn't say we didn't need you. In fact, just the opposite is true. You see, the disc that Cicero gave you had a clean genetic lock on it when it arrived at your apartment. The information on that disc is useless without a living, breathing user that matches its initial genetic imprint. Damn, well then, why don't you just make a clone? Yeah. Too much time and expense. Sir, do you work for the government? No, it's like I told you. I'm a bagel man. Schlegel's Bagels, floor 34, section C. Can't miss it. I wonder if Cicero knew what he was doing, sending this to a random address. I'm gonna have to get you to sign this paper. What's in the paper? Mr. FBI man. Well, you signed this paper. It is a contract that allows me to give you several access permits and compensate you for your time. Yeah, sure, I'll just take your word for it and not read it. Thank you for helping your country, Mr. Schlegel. Oh, boy. Now we're free to go outside. The smartest bagel man. What happens if we say no? Let's find out. Oh, are these all boards all named Komputerwelt? Essentially. And if we said no, yeah, they just leave you here. Oh, wait, you can't keep me here more than 24 hours. I know my rights. Locks, something happens. I think it might just reset the whole thing. But yeah, it is an offer you cannot refuse. Oh, we didn't even need to have the gun. Yeah, always has been. Not a lot of actual choices to be made in these ZZT games. I see, so this is outside. Big guns, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. We got like a... I'm not sure, is that thing floating the city we were on? Or is it like a UFO? Is that what we're like riding around in? But the surface doesn't look good. Okay, there's the actual, like, beats. 16 months. Thank you so much. I was very confused and just like, you know, the number. Give me the number. Why did that come in as two separate events? I do not know. Like 25-second gap. Weird. Well, thank you for that. Now let's see what we got here. Oh, now we're going for big letters. Your gun is returned to you along with your ammo. That's good. So what's going on? Why are we landing on the surface? Are you familiar with Project Morgan? I read a little bit about it in the paper. These buildings are the old Project Morgan headquarters. You see, there are a few things about Project Morgan that were never declassified after its termination. Yeah, well, when are they not? I mean, it's the government we're talking about here? Ooh, get 'em. Well, I mean, one of the things that was not declassified was that Project Morgan was never quite terminated. So, one of its theories was also never declassified and has not yet been tested. So, well, that disk has the finished product of all that work, and it won't work unless you are present. My one floppy disk. The solution to all of humanity's problems in 1.5 megs. Well, why the hell did this whatever guy send it to me in the first place? We're not allowed to give away that information. What good are you then? Me? Oh, I'm just responsible for getting you here safely. What good are these other two? The other agents? They're here to protect you as well. Where are we going? This is like a very long intro. You'll soon see. Oh yeah, it's going to be a bit dark in there. I have a torch for you, and it's got 3 battery replacements. Batteries in the future are just so bad. These torches are real power guzzlers, yeah. My favorite thing about ZZT is this every author trying to justify the torch system in games where torch is not a literal flaming stick. I see. It's all these really shitty batteries. I love this little ruined city shot, though. This is a great looking board. Oh. Equip. You put your ammo in your gun. Thank goodness. Now you have your choice of whether to go with the FBI agent or choose your own path. Will it be another false choice? Well, we've sealed up the door, so the decision is up to you. All this growth around and other things you have yet to discover. You can go with us, or go somewhere else. With the little ammo you have in that gun, which I doubt will last you very long. Oh, this is going to be a very shooty game then. I doubt will last you very long. I really suggest you help your country out. What are we looking for here? Oh, okay, we got shooty in the sense of... Okay, well this one actually is a split, so maybe it's not so false of a choice. Let's go with the FBI first. Oh, they're really... Oh, that's not the FBI. That's... What is it? It's dead now. Ooh, thank you for deciding to be a part of this. Hey, this wasn't my idea. These people here are Ji-Ling and Evelyn McGregor. They're the only remaining scientists on Project Morgan. Hello. Pleased to meet you. Yeah, what's with the big computer? Probably less powerful than your PC if you have one. It's just old, that's all. Well, here's the disc. What are we doing here? Oh man, we're not like uploading consciousness, are we? Are we going Matrix? It's 2000. It's 2001. It's Matrix season. Oh, don't tell me it stops here. I think it stops here. Nothing's doing anything. Oh man. There's so much, though. There's no way there's 20 STK boards for this. Complicated stuff, sure. This is really dead end number 3. Oh, I'm gonna be so upset. But we were told to take a seat. No, there's a passage, an invisible passage here in the corner. Who's in charge here? You. Take the seat next to Evelyn. A. He usually kind of like discards the spaces. I believe this should match to send A to A. Cycle 1. If... Oh! No, there's a bug. If not contact, it's going back to here. So it only ever checks. You have to already be in the chair for it to function. I'm pretty sure we saved in that room. With how long the text is, if I saved early enough, might be able to just... No, I saved after all the conversation. Okay, so we gotta do it manually. We gotta just see what we were doing. Okay, so Yosef sits down in the chair. We lose all our supplies. All goes to Q. Or you? No, you're Y. Q. Music plays. It sounds something like this. Okay, it's certainly building up. I think we just would have gotten warped then at some point. It doesn't seem like there's anything else in terms of dialogue, so I'm just gonna flip my way over to that corner. Enter the passage, and this is what would have happened, I suppose, when the machine was activated. What does the text say here? H-J-O? Two of those don't really look like letters. Upside, like an upside, a J-L, a T, I don't know. Oh, it's story upside down. Yeesh, okay. A real expert at manipulating ASCII here. That's fancy. Take control of your mind. You are now Evelyn McGregor. You've been a member of Project Morgan for over 15 years and have studied Komputerwelt ever since its creation. More than 30 years ago now? I think we're building our own matrix voluntarily. It's been a very long time, if nothing else. Komputerwelt was the logical application of Lynx's proposal, which involved deep boxes, places deep underneath the ground where the elements rarely creep in, and inner structures, which were structures of pure thought, similar to the place you stand in now. The inner structures, if linked together with a computer program, so Lynx theorized, will become a pure existence of thought. That or human instrumentality project, one or the other. Completely sterile and impossible to corrupt. Spooky. After Project Morgan was dropped by the government and began to be funded by a wealthy computer company, Nick's nuts. Ling began to create such a world with the help of two Nick Nuts, GCC's top programmers, Ian Welsh and Grant Frischnetz. Eventually, Ian and Grant were the only two people working on the project. Then they disappeared. They must have disappeared somewhere inside here, inside this Komputerwelt that they helped create. Without your help, 2 men will die. You know that a man named Theodore Cicero is involved somehow, and this new man here, whose mind you must inhabit, is involved also. Oh, okay, so we got something a bit more to connect it to. I do remember, I know the name, but I've never actually engaged with it in any way. Okay. All that's left is to enter. 1 torch, I hope. Okay, your torches will be refilled, but if they are above 3, they cannot go any higher. Look for symbols like these, so you may continue filling your torches. We've uploaded humanity into pure thought, but we have yet to figure out how to make a torch last for more than like 20 seconds. Take a moment to look around and figure out how the different pages link together. Then enter Komputerwelt using the passage opposite this torch here. Are these... okay. Whoa. This, like a map? Is... This is an unrolled cube shape, I think, is what we got here. Kindness minus dark, will you let me? Oh, okay. So there is like a full rectangle. Interesting, but the main shape is cube. Uh-oh. I feel like where I'm landing on these passages is making this very disorienting. Okay, there's definitely a lot more though. In the middle of scoping down the game to match the EZT's limits, I lost the file. Well, who hasn't? Have I made it somewhere new? I can't. I guess I would have to get to the, like, outside. Yeah, but you can't have a dark gray transporter or passage. No, you can't have the dark gray background, so no, you wouldn't be able to. They all have 4 passages anyway. Yeah, it's a weird space to navigate. But I mean, I am just going indoors completely arbitrarily. Let's see what happens if we take the other split path. If there's anything to it there, if that puts us on the other track, or if we should just be ourselves over there. Ignore the FBI. Let's do some urban exploration instead. Oh. Well, okay. Always listen to the FBI, I guess. That's the moral. Let's go with the editor, actually, because I have a feeling. Here we are inside. Okay, yeah. There's another wild mess here of transport. It's a lot bigger than I thought. And that one's got an interesting story, though, for sure. What? Like, the genre on this one says action. Was this supposed to be more like... Well, it also says puzzle. I'm getting, like, a more sci-fi, computery dungeon crawler vibe. What was this supposed to be? Like, what was the player supposed to do here? I'm very curious. Okay, yeah, just a more action-y dungeon crawler. Fair enough. Yeah, yeah. More shoot heavy. Honestly, just dungeon crawler with gun in ZZT differentiates it enough. Doesn't seem to be a lot of those, honestly. I think I just said honestly twice. Alright, man. Yeah, like, this one seems the most interesting. A lot of these are silly and experimental, and I feel like they're trying to figure out the nature of the cosmos and such, but, like, none of those make me feel like, yeah, they would pull it off. This one seems doable. I think you can do a cool story about going into Komputerwelt. That's a neat one. Should I go for one more? It's still a little bit early. Oh wow, that doesn't layer right at all. Well, museum. So no. We got another tiny one. Where are we at here? Yeah, let's drink some water. It'll be okay. No, I think actually I should actually call it for today. We're not that late or early. I'll give myself some extra time this afternoon. It's just going to be more short stuff anyway. I don't think we're going to get anything that's going to be like that's gonna like really add to the experience versus ending it with that. So I will do that. I'll just keep it a little shorter than usual today. A lot of variety still. A whole lot of plans. There's so much. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Livestream's dropping the 10 gift subs here at the very end. Thank you so much for that. I always appreciate the support here. A whole lot of folks getting those. Enjoy that key noise for a moment. So many keys. But yeah, that is going to do it then for today. Tomorrow, we'll be back again doing a Beyond World stream. Possibly finishing Beyond the Edge of Wildcard. There might be one more to go. It really depends. We'll get through that. Yeah, all this stuff still, even the stuff that doesn't get finished, it leaves enough of a mark on you. It shows up later in some form. We'll be back again then on Friday with, I think I want to show off some new stuff. There's been a couple of new releases lately. I think we'll take a look at those. And then next Sunday, some more Unpreserved Worlds. So thank you all for watching. Thank you so much for the subs and other support. I very much appreciate that. It lets me keep doing what I'm doing. As always, you can play all these games on the Museum of ZZT and read about so many more. That'll do it for today. Yeah, we're gonna check out worms. There will be worms on Friday, I think. Me too. Alright. That'll do it then. Thanks for watching, as I've said 10 times now, and hope to see you all next time. Later.